Yep, can you hear me?
No, who is this?
This is Jeff.
I don't know a Jeff.
Oh man, I don't know what to tell you then.
G or a J?
With a G.
I don't know a Jeff with a G.
Yo, Jeff with a G.
I know one with a Q.
Oh, this is him.
Okay. You don't know how to spell your own name?
No, I'm illiterate.
That seems difficult.
It is.
Okay. So, would you like to tell them, Jeff with a Q, what we're doing today?
All right, Kyle. We're gonna test your. We're gonna trust. Words are hard. We're gonna test your trivia knowledge on WWE Superstars. So, how this works is I got 20 WWE Superstars, past and present, past and present, technically, and you're gonna guess what their name is, and I'm gonna give you hints to who they are, so the nice folks at home can play as well.
Okay.
Okay? Got everything pulled up for you? You good to go?
I do, and I'm very confused because the first picture is a luchador.
That is a luchador, or one of the luchador wrestlers in WWE. You saw it? He's really the one.
You good?
Yeah.
You cut in and out of there.
I cut it in and out.
Yeah.
How about now?
Well, you're good now, obviously.
Oh, okay. Good.
I thought that was implied.
Okay, good. I was about to say, I was like, bruh, don't act crazy on us now, big fella.
I mean, we filmed one not long ago, and it didn't go well because we kept having issues.
Oh no! And then one night it took us an hour just to figure out the night. It was all hectic.
Yeah, I'm about to order a new mic.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna be honest with you. The Blue Yeti Snowball.
Oh, it's Snowball. I think I've looked into that one. That one's like the cheapest. It's good reviews.
I'm talking about the right one. I'm gonna purchase it once we get done. I just want to make sure I have everything in my cart that I want before,
Yeah.
It's the Blue Yeti USB mic for recording and streaming on PC and Mac. It's like $108 on Amazon.
Oh wow.
It's a cheap one.
I've heard good things about the Yeti
But
Snowball.
I should be able to use stuff to like hook it up to my phone.
Yeah. But all right, Kyle,
either that or I can actually find something that can hook up to my computer like we've been trying.
Yeah.
You sound like you're about to do auto tune.
You said best to do is auto tune.
Say something.
Hello?
Devin.
Hello?
Say something.
Hello?
Okay, you're better now.
I'm better now?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I was about to get scared. I was like, oh.
I don't know what mic I'm using. It's a Ikukas. Condenser mic.
And it's just, is it going crazy already?
Either that or my phone's going crazy. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Lord, we can just film this in bits and pieces. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all right, are you ready to play?
No.
Well, that's a shame.
But I feel like we're going to play anyway.
All right. So, Kyle, I'm going to give you hints to their names. Okay?
Okay.
So, number one, the luchador guy.
Yes.
He is known throughout the 90s and the early 2000s and the 2010s, and he's currently on the roster. He's a pop culture icon, and he goes by the signature move 619. And his last name is the villain, the Marvel villain.
His last name's the Marvel villain?
Yep.
Or a Marvel villain?
A Marvel villain, I should say. I'm sorry.
So his last name is named after a Marvel villain?
Yep.
Okay. Do I know this Marvel villain, and are they currently in the MCU?
Here, I'll make it more easier for you. It's a Spider-Man villain, and yes, he was already in the MCU.
Okay. Is it Scorpion?
No, but that's a good guess.
I know my friend Celia's one of her favorite wrestlers is I think the Scorpion.
Mm,
Okay. So if it's not the Scorpion, his aesthetic is purple. Is it the Vulture?
no, that would have been a good guess. I'm not gonna lie. This one might have been. This is like he does wear a lot of green too. This is like one of his special WrestleMania gears.
Yeah.
So that was a good hint. Let me think of another one. Oh, this Marvel villain also wears purple.
The Goblin?
Nope. Mysterio. Rey Mysterio.
Okay. See, you said Marvel villain. The first thing that popped up was the Goblin. I'm like, that's not right. Color scheme isn't right. Because I was going a lot off the purple.
Uh-huh.
And then with the tattoo, I was like, maybe it's wing thinged. And then
You said wings. No, that's actually are those angel wings on his chest, or is that? Oh no,
it kind of looks like wings, but it may not be.
nah, that looks like it looks like birds' faces. I don't want to zoom in on my end and mess everything up.
Hold
All
on.
right, you ready for number 2?
Hold up. It kind of looks like an Aztec style tattoo.
That's what I think it is because I think he's like if I remember correctly from reading his bio, he's like Aztec descent.
Okay. All right. Next, we got Def Leppard.
No, so this one is I'm gonna tell you. There's 2 parts. He's a Frenchman, and this is a special costume he puts together. Um, the only other hint I can give you is but when he does this attire, he goes by the opposite of an angel.
A demon?
Yep.
Please tell me that's not the name.
Yes, he goes the name of this wrestler. I'm going to give you credit for this one. So when he does this attire, this is Finn Balor. When he goes by this attire, he goes by the Demon Finn Balor, and bro, he does like crazy. I should have put 2 pictures beside him. So when he can do like the crab walk, he's like double jointed. He does like all these twists and turns, and it's crazy. So I'll give you that one. What do you think of him?
That seems very simplistic. You want to know what I think of this costume right here?
Which one? Number 3?
Number 2.
Oh, sorry, number 2. What do you think of it?
I thought it was based on Native American style and like combination of Venom.
That's a good one. When he first came to the WWE, he used to do a similar to this one, and he would do a black and yellow, and he didn't really have the wrist tape on his shoulders and all that. So this is a different look that he does, but that's what got him well known because he'll do this apparel during charity events or main events.
Okay. Number 3. I remember this one from a previous episode.
All right, you remember number 3?
I don't remember the name.
You don't remember the name, but you remember him.
Yeah, I know it was in that whole. We were covering a fight between the mountain and this guy's other thing or something like that.
Uh-huh.
We were covering a fight similar to that because they're both big guys and they were going in to go into the octagon or something. But
Yep.
I can't unsee Magic Mike down there.
Oh, I know. It's the way that it was spacing. Just ignore him for now.
But Slipknot or
No, he's inspired by Slipknot. It starts with an F. It's two words. And then it's with an F, and it was the one with all the Playhouse puppets I showed you.
I know that, but Frankenstein, Freak Show.
Nope,
So it's not either of those.
it's not either of those.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a good hint. It rhymes with Dean.
Are you saying D or Dean?
Dean.
Like DEAN?
Yep.
Dean Mean.
Starts with an F.
The Fiend.
There you go. Correct. The Fiend.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This kind of looks like something you see in a horror movie, like in a Jason movie. Like Jason and Freddy are going at it, and all of a sudden Michael Myers pops up, or Leatherface, and then like, who's this guy?
Or you remember last episode we talked about the lamp he made? He has like a Halloween mask looking lamp that's like it looks like somebody's face.
Yeah, it looked like Joker's daughter's face.
Yeah, that's what it was we had talked about in a previous episode.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm glad you remembered. See, you did remember.
So next we've got sequins.
Number 4.
Yes.
All right, so this is an oldie guy. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can figure out his nickname, I want you to try to figure out his nickname. His real name is Ted DiBiase Sr. His son was actually in the WWE in the early 2000s to 2010s, but he had a special nickname in the 90s and 80s. So that's what I want you to figure out. He's flashy. Obviously, he's flexing on all them bills, all them $1 bills. What do you think his nickname is?
Well, the money in the sequence, I kind of want to go with like Vegas or casino.
All right.
I forgot how many people had mullets back then, though.
Oh yeah, he's an oldie.
Uh-huh. And is the money a hint?
Yes, the money is a hint. I don't know why he's got so many. Oh, those are Benjamins. I don't know. I thought those were $1 bills.
Are they?
Yeah, if you zoom in better, you can see the Benjamin Franklin. I thought they were $1 bills when I found this
Yeah, those
picture.
are Benjamins. Okay. This guy looks like he guest starred on Home Improvement.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll give you that one.
He looks like that dad that you see in all those like that time periods like TV shows. He's like the dad that sits you down and has the real talk and ends up adopting that kid down the street because he's friends with his son, but his son comes from a rough neighborhood, like in like Boy Meets World or something.
Oh, you got me crying. I didn't think you'd come up with so many comebacks for Ted DiBiase.
This man looks like he eats steak and potatoes, and he advertises it like he looks like he advertises that he eats steak and potatoes.
You said Ted DiBiase looks like the man that advertises he eats steaks and potatoes.
Are you sure you just didn't get a dad from who works at Lowe's on vacation to Vegas?
I'm sure, bro, because that was his gimmick. He was always flashing his money. He had like the nice old timey BMW. He'd bring into the arena with him on special occasions.
Yeah.
He was all about the money.
Okay. right. So he's not endorsed by Cash App then.
No, Cash App didn't exist during the 80s. Man said he looks like he. Oh, I didn't think he'd come up with so many comebacks.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I really am.
No, you're good. Take your time. There ain't no rush here. I didn't think you'd come up with roast for Ted DiBiase Sr.
All right. How many words is the name?
2. It's 2 words and then Ted DiBiase stuff. His nickname starts with it. Okay, it's the blank. It's the blank. Okay, here I'll make it more simpler for you. He is the blank man, Ted DiBiase. So,
And it's one word.
Yep, and that one word starts with an M.
The Million Man?
Boom, got it. The $1 Million Man, Ted.
$7 million is 2 words.
Oh shoot! Oh, yeah, I'm giving it to you anyways. That was correct. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who created in his career the $1 Million Championship, which was a golden plated belt with diamond dollar bills built into the center.
I'm going to say that this man should have been named Mr. Vegas.
You said he should have been named Mr. Vegas?
Yes, I'm going to start renaming them as we go along now.
So,
wait, we got to go back up.
All right, let's go back up. Come on, let's backtrack.
We'll go with, I don't know what to name Mysterio.
All right, we'll take your time. What do you think?
Sun Eagle.
You said Sun Eagle?
Well, the Aztecs believed primarily in a sun god. Either that or Jaguar. But the Aztec would be a great thing to pull on. This guy, I would redesign his whole character.
Really?
Yeah, number 2. What was it?
The Demon from Balor.
Yeah, because as of this, I would give this to a Native American person who could bring proper representation for natives. Native Americans with this style. Of course, that would have to be specific to his which sector of Native American they belong to, but I would name this one Warpath.
You said Warpath?
Wait a minute, that's a DC or Marvel character, never mind. I named this one Bloodpath.
Bloodpath?
Yeah.
That's not a bad name.
I named the Fiend Slaughter.
Slaughter? Hey, that's not bad.
And then, of course, we got Mr. Vegas. Okay.
Mr. Vegas.
Devin, I need you to tell me what a decade is number 5.
Okay, so number 5, he actually just retired. He was in the late 90s to early 2000s, 2010s. He's a part of meme culture, or he's a part of pop culture, and his name is actually a biblical name.
Can you narrow it down?
Yes, sorry. I should narrow it down. It's a biblical name that starts with the letter K.
Cain?
Correct. Cain.
Yeah, I'd rename this one.
Actually, you want to know something fun? You want to know a fun fact about the guy behind the mask of Cain?
Sure.
Glenn Jacobs, is actually temporarily the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, because he retired, I want to say it was 2 years ago, and he is now the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee.
So what's with the ropes?
So the ropes, actually, so with his character, all right, so they gave Cain a crazy story.
Yeah.
So his background story was, he was a troubled child,
Okay.
and he used to love to play with fire. Well, one night while he was in the basement, he got his foot caught on some rope while playing with matches, and the house caught on fire. He barely escaped with a half-burnt body and face because he wears the mask because his face is burnt, air quote. And his parents died in the flame, and he's been in an insane asylum. So they're trying to make him a dark serial killer. Like in the 90s and 2000s, dude, wrestling went down some dark roads. Or they were trying to appeal to the dark and edginess of Hollywood.
Yeah, yeah, I see. So I actually was gonna name this guy Red Rope, but I think Rope Burn may be better with that backstory.
Damn, Roper. I know I should have got his original costume for when he debuted in the late 90s. Like what they did was, well, what they did was pretty cool. So how they did build him up, so they gave him that backstory, and
Mm-hmm.
every time he would go on the microphone, they had a voice auto tune changer in the actual mask because Glenn Jacobs, I was actually watching their new WWE has this new program called Buried Treasure, and they
Yeah.
basically so they have this. So WWE, let me backtrack. So WWE has this giant warehouse, all right, of
Uh-huh.
all their memorabilia from all their top stars, okay, and
Yeah.
they're in the process of building a museum, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
so in the show, they sent a guy out to collect all this stuff, and Glenn Jacob goes, he's like, yeah, back when we created the character. Fun fact, he almost became a killer dentist.
Yeah.
So they did that. So they were like, so his character was supposed to be burnt up. That's like they had him wearing a full bodysuit, a full complete mask, and they voiced his voice to sound like he was a burn victim.
Mm-hmm.
Put a voice changer in the mask. Every time he was on the mic, he sounded like a burnt victim. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he had a cape, but the cape didn't last long.
I don't see. I was thinking about that because I was thinking about the question we could add at the end, and I was thinking about how capes would look cool, but when you're like trying to move around in the ring, I imagine it getting pulled would not end well.
Oh no, he said it was terrible. He said he was like they made me wear a ring. They made him wear a cape for a short while. It didn't end well, so they scrapped it.
All right, so we moving on to Suicide Squad. Little Boy Blue.
Yes, this one's an easy one. I wanted to give you an easy one because I was afraid how you do, and you
Please
actually
tell
already
me
said
that's
it.
not actually Suicide Squad.
Yes and no. His name is Suicide, so he
Okay,
has an interesting
that's
backstory.
better.
Yeah, I gave you an easy one because one, his name's on his chest. He actually has an interesting backstory.
I mean, I don't hate this costume. I do hate how Suicide's on it,
Yeah.
and I would add a little more flair around the uh, like hip area. Just
Uh-huh.
it's mainly just black on the front. I would add some more design around the legs, but
Yeah, this is. Oh.
I don't hate this. Like I like the mask style. It's luchador style,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the skull. I kind of have some of the white stretching back though.
Yeah.
All right, now tell me this guy's backstory.
So the backstory with him is actually interesting. He's not a WWE superstar. So there's another major promotion called TNA. I don't know. So they're another major promotion. So which was formed back in the early 2000s. Okay.
Yeah.
So they were trying to. So one thing about pro wrestling is like nowadays, everybody's trying to beat WWE because WWE is now up top. It's like the king of the kings of the pro wrestling circuit, right?
Yeah.
Well, nowadays is now. So back then, that's what it was. So TNA was like, hey, we're going to be better than WWE. We're going to be our own brand. We're going to have top stars, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they created crazy characters like Suicide. Suicide was a daredevil type wrestler.
Yeah.
Jumping on, like they would make the guy do all sorts of crazy stuff. High dives, jumping, just the extreme daredevil element of pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And also, another thing about this guy is multiple wrestlers had to wear the costume. So there is no one guy.
Except for yeah. What the crap?
What happened?
I just scrolled down to 7.
Oh, okay. I want you to.
To the Legion of Doom, which I'm pretty sure is copyrighted by DC Comics, but you know.
Yep. This is actually a famous tag team, the Legion of Doom. And I want you to guess their individual names. I can't remember the guy in the middle's name. So, and the sad part is I just watched their documentary like a couple weeks ago.
Hold up, I gotta check something before we do this.
Okay. Are you checking the copyright thing?
Yes.
Doing fun facts, legal aspects, and sports here on More Sport. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I thought only Ted DiBiase was my oldie on here. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What'd you find?
It's both.
It's what?
So in DC Comics, it's a Legion of Doom and League of Doom.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, I heard you. I just said, oh.
No. I'm reading. Apparently, President Donald Trump ordered military strike of a group of Iranian terrorists outside of Baghdad International Airport resulted in numerous media outlets reporting Trump had taken out the Legion of Doom. Okay.
What?
It was. I scrolled down too far. It's apparently cultural references of Legion of Doom.
Oh, okay.
Evil Johnny. Okay, Johnny Test, Evil Johnny Stopping Force 5. Based in the swamp, closely resembled Legion of Doom. Crypto the Superdog. The music video for the song Pimp by rappers 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Lloyd Banks, and Young Buck features 50 Cent seeking to join the Pimp Legion of Doom. Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode, the last one. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law episode, Peanut Butter Puberty.
I freaking love Harvey Birdman. That was a great show.
Family Guy episode of Drew Carey Show. Season 6 Buffy Vampire Slayer, Normal Again. 1990s Philadelphia Fire, Forward Line. Okay. I'm going to stop reading before I pop up on the answers. All right, Devin, tell me about...
All right, I want you to guess their individual names. Not the guy in the middle. I can't remember his name. But if you want to give the guy in the middle a crazy name, go nuts.
Well, over here we got Spider or Tarantula.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to think how I can give you a hint without giving a hint. One.
Devin, before we proceed, I have a question.
All right.
My boss isn't on here, is he?
Bobby, no.
Okay. Just for those who are at home wondering what I'm talking about, my boss used to be a professional wrestler.
Well, I wish I could find some of Bobby's stuff. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah. Apparently, there's like YouTube videos of it.
That's what I'm saying. I need to find his stuff. So, anyways, they both start with an A and an H. One is a bird, and the other is a part of the kingdom classification.
Arachnid?
Nope. The classification starts with an A.
Of the bird?
No.
Or the spider?
The guy with the spider on his head. Here, this will make it easy. The guy with the spider on his head, his name starts with an A.
Is it Arachna?
No.
Devin, I need you to check before you tell me no.
No, I know these guys. These are like my favorite tag team of all time. It's
No, I know you know them, but do you know words?
yeah, I know the Animal Kingdom. Oh, just gave it away.
Are you saying his name is Animal Kingdom, the one with Spider?
Well, it's Animal. I just gave it away.
Actually, you didn't give it away, but
Well,
so the one with the spider is just Animal.
yep.
All right, I'm renaming him to Arachnophobia.
All right, the one on the left, the one on the left has an animal name that starts with an H and is a bird.
Is it like Hawk?
Boom, correct. Hawk and Animal, Legion of Doom.
I'm renaming him Spike.
You're renaming them, bro. That's a crazy thing. So I was watching Dark Side of the Ring, which talks about like drug addiction and stuff like that they all go through. And they were on this past season, and they were like,
I'm renaming the guy in the middle Obsidian.
it's not a bad name. So Hawk died in 2003 of heart failure, which led to drug overdose. But anyway, so they were trying to become American badasses, and they were like, so they were watching the classic movie Mad Max Road Fury, right?
Yeah.
And they saw the spikes on the clothes and stuff, and they were like, dude, let's take some shoulder pads, put some spikes on them, and let's go out and see how the crowd reacts. So ever since then, they've been known to wear spikes every time they went out to the ring while riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, this just seems like bad dystopian fashion.
Really was. And they also were known going, ah, what a rush.
I hate everything about that. All right, let's go on to the Neon Avenger.
Neon Avenger? I like that one, the Neon Avenger.
So tell me about the Neon Avenger.
All right, so this is another old school guy. He died. He is sadly no longer with us. I can't remember if he died in 2012 or 2011, but another great wrestler from the 80s. He was all about extremeness. He was about extremeness and power. He used to run around like a madman.
You just described all of them, but okay.
And he has a two-word name.
Does the face paint lead into that?
No, the face paint is actually, this picture doesn't do it good, but it's like trying to be a hawk, because back then, they're trying to be patriotic, and he was like, America, it's awesome, America.
Okay. Does it have to do with America?
No. It starts with a U. It's two words.
So it's probably going to be ultimate since it's in the 80s.
That's one of them.
All right. What's the second word start with?
A W.
If it's Ultimate Wrestler, I'm going to hang up.
No, it's not Ultimate Wrestler.
If it's a winner, I will be very disappointed.
It's not Ultimate Winner. I'm trying to think.
Ultimate. Does it have to do with the face paint? The W?
No.
So it's not something like Ultimate War Eagle or.
Nope. It starts with a W. It's another word for fighter. That should help you.
Warrior?
Boom, right there. The Ultimate Warrior.
I like the Neon Avenger.
You're just like, yeah, Neon Avenger is better.
All right, number 9, we've got Crow. From the movie. No, this is Scorpion.
Well, you're semi-right. You're right about the first part.
Crow?
Yeah, so check this out. Back in when the movie Crow came out, this wrestler
so we actually have Donnie Darko.
No.
Okay, keep talking.
So when the movie Crow came out in the 1996, this wrestler liked the idea. So like he would used to wear. So he liked the idea of the movie, and he would actually used to come down the ring from a zip line in a trench coat and a bat.
Mm-hmm.
I was, I started to do the pictures of the coat and stuff. Then I was like, no, I don't want to make this too hard.
Well, it's
But
not
you're
the Undertaker, but
but you're right about the crow part. So I'm giving you half credit with the crow because that was his inspiration for the makeup.
so does the Scorpion have to do anything with it?
Yes. What do scorpions do?
Toxin
Nope. How do they attack their prey?
with their claws.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Do they bite or do they sting?
Is it sting?
It is sting.
I would give a redesign and of the Scorpion and just go with. If you wanted to do it similar to Crow, wait a minute. Crow is a ballet, does ballet, so he'd be a lot skinnier, Devin.
I thought the Crow's the martial art movie.
Pretty sure. Hold on.
Are you Googling it too?
Yeah. About Murphy's upbringing, he was a professional ballet dancer.
Who?
The Crow in the original movie.
Oh, he was a ballet dancer?
Yeah, the character was.
Oh, yep, you're right. I'm looking at it right now.
I would go with Death Spawn and then have his aesthetic be dark with the white face paint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, he did, so throughout the years, he changed between white and black. His red and black face paint's pretty cool, but I decided to go with his classic and well-known look.
Yeah.
And so I'd go with his well-known look. I don't want to throw you off with the black and red and obviously the leotard doesn't have the scorpions on him. It's got something else, but I can't remember exactly. I didn't want to throw you off. I wanted to give you his classic and well-known look. Fun fact: before this, he looked like the Ultimate Warrior's little brother. Bleached blonde hair, buff muscles, eagle paint on the front.
Huh.
And he still went by Sting, which made no sense to me.
I mean, if you have a name, you can change your style, but I wouldn't change your name. I can kind of understand that.
True. It's just I started to put up the two pictures together to show you, but anyways, it didn't matter. I didn't want to throw you off by putting up his two pictures, like his previous look and then this iconic look right here.
Yeah.
Because
So, does number 10 have a unibrow?
No, he's got really thick eyebrows, and you know this guy.
I do.
Yep, he's super well known. He
Steve
does.
Austin?
No, he does the chant. Woo!
I think you underestimate what I know.
He's in pop culture. He's a meme.
Can you send me the meme?
Last name's Flair.
Ric Flair?
There you go, a young Ric Flair.
You know, you just gave me that, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I think 3 wrong.
Yeah. I should have put up an older picture. I was like, oh, he knows Ric
Adam
Flair.
Warlock? No, sorry, that's Avril Lavigne. So, would you like to give me some hints on the yellow Darth Maul that I'm looking at?
I'm sorry, I had to do this one. This one I knew was crazy. So he was one of the wrestlers, another oldie, who's who's currently still wrestling in another major promotion. And
Mm.
he was all about glitz and glamour and Hollywood, kind of like a drama queen.
Please tell me his name isn't Drama King.
No, it's two words. The
Uh huh.
first one starts with a G, and the second one starts with a D. And
Golden Dildo.
no, the first word is golden, and the D word rhymes.
Stop talking.
Okay.
Oh crap! I just heard a noise. Entertain while I don't check on ghosts.
All right. So on to this current character. This character was still had a long he still has a long current career, and he's actually from a well-known wrestling family whose father was the plumber Cody Rhodes Sr. He's currently, but his well-known look that's in this picture was actually his glitz and glamour look, which gave him the persona of being a drama king or drama queen, king, however you want to say it. And he was always like, "I'm number one. I'm rich and fabulous. I don't need to be." Like they even did a skit where he was like, "I will not change among the common folk, giving me my own dressing room." And that's how he was, and the people hated him for it.
I don't see anything, but the front doors did open by themselves.
Really.
Yep.
All right. Well, I just gave the nice folks the background history of this character.
Okay. Would you like to summarize it for me? Golden, and it was a D.
Yep, it rhymes with gust.
Golden Dust?
There you go, gold dust. See,
I would rename him Midas.
Midas.
Yeah, after everything he touched turns to gold. Midas.
Oh, that's a good one. So
But I
I
would
should.
change the spelling slightly.
So that's like back when this character was created. He was trying to be like a drama queen, the
Yeah.
glitz and glamour of Hollywood. And I don't know why I knew this. I should have done so when he first started. During the matches, you know what he would do? He used to have a pocket of like golden dust
Yeah.
in his hand, and he used to blow gold dust in the people's faces, and that's how he got the nickname of Gold Dust.
So this guy literally carry around pocket sand. And the next one is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Is probably what you're going to tell me he said.
Yeah, I wanted to give you the rock. It doesn't matter what you think. Do you
Okay, this one's hard. 13 is going to be a hard one.
Okay.
The costume has nothing.
Huh?
But red. I see nothing on this costume but red shorts.
Okay. He has an Indian name. Starts with a K. I'm gonna help
Please
you
tell
out.
me are you talking about India or
Yeah.
Native American?
No, India, the country. Sorry, I should have been more specific. So
No, I was worried you were being what's the word?
ignorant.
Yes.
No, I had to double check with this guy. So it's an Indian name. He was actually well known for his height. He's about 7'5" tall. And they gave him the nickname the Great Blank.
The Great or Gray?
The Great. I'm sorry, I should have enunciated that better.
What does it start with?
It starts with a K. And I'm trying to think of something else that helped. I don't even know why I picked him. I was like, this is a good one. Started at the Big Show, and I was like, not the Big Show.
Starts with a K.
Yep.
Not killer, is it?
No. Although they were. Fun
I
fact.
was worried you thought that was an Indian word.
No. Fun fact, when he made his debut in the WWE, they were trying to call him the Killer, but it didn't last long. So they stuck to this well-known ring name after that. Because he always, if you can't tell by his face, that's the face he always made in the ring. He always gave you that "I'm gonna rip your head off" look.
Okay.
I'm trying to think
See,
what.
is it? Sorry, the only word popping up in my head is Canush. And I don't
Close.
even know. I don't know what that word means.
You're semi-close. I shouldn't have put him on here. I'm gonna give you this one, okay?
Okay.
Since this one is kind of super hard, and he's not well known over here in America, or not anymore, at least, because he's kind of retired. It's the Great Khali.
What does Kali mean?
I have no clue.
Okay, well, we're about to find out.
Googling it over here.
Kali, history of the name means eternal or immortal. It's in Arabic origins from the name Kahild or Khalida. I don't hate that name.
You don't hit that name?
No.
Or what in the world kind of format did this thing do?
I'm trying to think what I would rename him as. Okay, what's his character's backstory?
So the Great Khali didn't really have a great story when he was in the WWE. They emphasized just his height and his brute strength. So that's pretty much all they had going for him. They're like, oh, he's the 10th wonder of the world, the Great Khali. And he would basically, bro, he was terrible in the ring, in my opinion. Or at the start of his career was, because all he used to do was pick dudes up, put them over his head, and just drop them.
Okay, I would rename him to Crash.
Crash.
Like with a K.
Uh-huh.
Maybe something simple like that for the red design. Hold on, let me see. Is this the only costume the Great Khali had?
No, he should have had multiple throughout the years. I feel like this was one of his, judging by this robe, this is one of his ones from the early 2000s. Because back then, the WWE, WWE had three shows during the week. SmackDown was colors were blue, Raw's were red, and ECW's was a black.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. His design, the lack of design compared to all the others so far, does seem the most interesting.
Really?
Because we've got Gold Dust, Mysterio, um, the Crow. I've already forgotten his name.
Sting.
Yeah, and then you got the Legion of Doom, Suicide, Rope Burn,
Ropeburn King.
Mr. Vegas, Freak
Million
Show,
Dollar.
The Fiend, Demon, Mysterio. He's got a simplistic design. He seems like he's the main character in a way.
Think so, huh?
It's comparison wise, in an anime where the main character, he looks like the main character in these, and then The Rock looks like he's his plucky sidekick, always trying to get a girl. That's what it looks like from what we've seen so far.
You said The Rock's the star.
And then you've got the flamboyant one who is clearly gay coded.
You talking about Ric Flair?
Yes.
Dead.
And then Mr. Vegas up here at number 4 is looking like, the $1 Million Man looks like he's somebody's dad. And the Legion of Doom looks like the minor villains that are always showing up, like Team Rocket.
You calling the Legion of Doom Team Rocket? That's priceless. I'm glad we did this. This is good.
And then number 14 is The Undertaker.
Yep. The dead.
I know that much. I know something. The Undertaker looks like he's going to give the Great Khali, advice, somewhere in his journeys.
So
was 15 Baby Doll or?
Yeah, she went by the nickname Baby Doll. So I just want to see your reaction to this face paint.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
Uh, I couldn't know if you remember it. So this one, I'm gonna just give you this one because her name is it was the baby doll,
Yeah.
but her real name before this gimmick was Alexis Bliss, and she was well known. You can't really tell because her way her hair is pinned up. So she got popular during the movie Suicide Squad because she basically took the Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah, she took the Harley Quinn costume and just made it her
Okay,
own.
number 16 looks like he's gonna take the main character on a journey to like grow stronger. And 17 looks like he's gonna help.
Yes, dude. So number 16. Um, he was actually well known to do that. He was well, both of these guys, 16 and 17, were known for their strength, but 16 stuck out because of his um the oh gosh,
The white.
we talked about this the other day in the random hour. The breakdown dancing. Like he'd go in the ring and he would just start dancing. Like he would get on the ground and just start doing the spin dancing.
Yeah.
And he used to go around and be like, "Can you dig it, sucker?"
Okay, so does the white have anything to do with his costume or persona?
Um, yes, there's a B in the center of it. That's his first name, and the second one's a letter. It's a T. So it's blank T, and it starts with a B.
Okay, and then did the flames lead to that?
Uh,
Is it like blazing or something like that?
no, he just really liked the design. Like all throughout his career, he always had flames on it, which just shows his like energy because he was always like even when he was on the mic and in the ring, he was always flying around. Like he was a high energy character.
Okay.
And on this one, I didn't realize he has baseball gloves on.
Does he?
Isn't what what brand does baseball with a W? Is that a baseball brand?
Hold up. I'm Mizuno? I thought they were a shoe company.
Oh, oh, it is Mizuno. I thought they were a shoe company too. All right, maybe they must do gloves for certain sports. I'm trying to think. What would this rhyme with? It rhymes with Luca. No, that's not a good one. What rhymes with this? What rhymes with this? Oh, can you not hear me? Hello, Kyle. I think we have audio issues. Hello. We just went.
I think something happened, Devin.
Yeah, I was like, you went quiet. Like I heard you say something, and it went quiet. I was like, oh no. But we got 50 minutes in. Instead of we're
Well,
actually
on my screen, it kept popping up like there was something wrong. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, my setup, or what.
okay. I was like, everything on my end is good.
Because it kept flashing up like, "Are you done recording?"
Really?
Yeah, but my question was, it's not big time, is it?
No. The the letter T is just a T. Like that's literally all the T stands for.
And it does it have to do with his breakdancing?
I want to say yes, and I'm gonna Google it. I want to say yes, but I'm not. I don't want. I also want to say no.
I swear, if it's just big T, I'm gonna be slightly disappointed.
It is not big T.
Okay. It's not big T. It's not big time. Is it? I'm trying to think about other stuff that's been on this list. So, The only hint is B, and
Oh, he did go by Big T at some point. So you're technically right. Would you like to know his well-known name?
sure.
Booker. Booker T.
Like Booker T. Washington?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've heard of him.
Okay. But you were right. So check this out. I had looked up his career stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it said that back in the early 2000s when him and his tag team partner The Heat got together in the WWE, he had earned the name Big
Yeah.
T by his breakdancing, which later turned into Booker T.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the gloves are. Because Mizuno does running, golf, baseball, softball, swim, tennis, soccer, and volleyball.
Huh. Probably wears it for style. So what would you name good old Booker T if you had to rename him?
Hmm.
Oh, good. I thought something happened. I was like, what?
You know, I was like, I was thinking, and I was like, I need to make noise so he knows I'm still on the line. I would do something with the flames, like blazing, like
Is that
blazing tornado. Give him. Well, I do like the white aesthetic, so maybe like inverse it to where he's like a red with white flames.
Let me go back to Google Images. I feel like he actually had that. He did wear red trunks at some point. Hold up. I just thought the white one looked cool, and it had the B in the center of it.
Yeah. I know I do like the white though.
Let me check his red trunks.
Like
Can
I would definitely use something like blazing. I do remember him popping up when I was like Googling Booker T. Washington for researching something for school. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah, he's always worn. Oh, where's his red trunks at? There's his white ones with the flames on them with a T in the center. Huh. Oh yeah, when he went by King Booker T, when he won their the WWE has this thing, this annual tournament,
Yeah.
and it's called the King of the Ring. And the winner gets a crown and a cape, and they get to go by the name of King for the year. And
Okay.
he won it one year, and he was like, "You have to call me Sir King Booker T." And like they made him like a jerk persona kind of thing.
Yeah, pompous.
Yeah.
All right. So number 17. I remember his face, but I can't pinpoint where.
Okay, so this guy, he's been in a lot of Hollywood stuff as of late. He's kind of stepped away from the square circle.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Once
it's
again,
not.
we're in the area where his gear does not reflect on what his persona is.
Yeah, either with a great colleague, I was like, I messed up on this guy too, but I also knew he was well known, and I was like, um, um, who? It's got gold in it.
In his name?
Yeah, it's one name. It's the last name. He goes by his last name, and it's a Jewish last name.
Do you know how little that narrows it down for me?
Yeah, this one wasn't a good one. I thought you would know him from all the movies and stuff he's been doing lately.
I recognize his face, but I don't know what he's in. I'm horrible with
All right,
that.
this is my bad. I'm making a note. If we do a part two, I gotta put more. I gotta put guys that have like their gear that makes them stick out. This is Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that name? Goldberg.
It makes me think of the TV show.
Oh yeah, Goldberg. Oh, I should have said that. That would have probably helped. I forgot about that show. I haven't watched that show in years. Do you still watch it?
I've never watched it.
You never watched it?
Hmm.
Lord, it was a quirky TV show. But no, what would you rename good old Goldberg if you had the chance?
Hmm. What colors does he usually wear?
You're looking at the black and white trunks. He was one of those wrestlers, like one. He was big on it. He is actually an amateur UFC fighter, so he was a pro wrestler. When he started his career, and then once the UFC and MMA got on the scenes in the '90s, he did that part time. That inspired him to keep the MMA look.
I don't know. I mean, this one's hard.
Well, he looks like a jacked up crazy uncle who drank too much pre-workout at every barbecue.
Does he have like a signature move or something?
The spear, no, the jackhammer, where he picks you up, like he picks you up he picks the guys up from an angle.
Yo, Deb,
Yeah,
your audio just did something weird.
I did something weird.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, though?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good, good. That's all that matters. We got three more left, and we're done. I just need this baby to hold.
Jackhammer? Okay.
But yeah, I would rename him your crazy jacked up Uncle Junior.
Okay. You said Goldberg was his name. Let me look up him
Okay.
to see.
Type in WWE Goldberg though, because if you just type in Goldberg, you might get him in some other crazy ones. Oh, my clock is wrong on my computer. While Kyle looks that up, a little fun fact about good old Goldberg: he made his scenes throughout the indie circuit throughout the '80s and '70s, and then he was a major figure for the promotion WCW. During the '90s, during the Monday Night War, he was known to have the longest winning streak during both promotions. And when he finally came to WWE in the mid 2010s, I can't remember the exact year, he saw the competition by simply just doing his signature move, the spear and the jackhammer, which he actually ended the Beast Brock Lesnar's winning streak of 150 days to a sudden end during Survivor Series in a 45-second match. It was heartbreaking.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually struggling with this guy. He seems like the most normal guy we've encountered.
Goldberg.
Yes.
Yeah, I chose him for his movies. I was like, maybe you've seen him from his movies.
I know. I recognize his face.
Okay.
I'm really struggling. I promise I'm trying to think of something.
You're good. I know his character's hard. I only chose him for his movies. I was like, I know he's seen him on movies. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Do boom boom do. What would Kyle rename this guy if he had a chance? If he had a chance.
I don't want it to be too basic, like a stereotypical one, but I'm thinking something like Crash or Juggernaut or
Ooh, I like Juggernaut.
the Annihilator.
So the not, yeah, for real. Like he's well known to finishing matches quick. Like he does not care. Because the art of wrestling, they're trying to tell a story. He don't care. He's like, I'm going in. He's like, I'm getting paid either or. And like he's so well known, like the crowd just loves him. That he comes in, does his business, and he leaves.
Yeah.
So I like the Juggernaut. That fits his character. Because he actually comes out on the arena, he's screaming, shouting. And actually, you know what's cool? The WWE did with him in 2016 before
What?
he retired. So they made him like a deranged madman, and they did a thing where they pull up the jumbotron right
Yeah.
backstage or the locker rooms, okay?
Hmm.
And it'd be four security guards outside of his dressing room, and all of a sudden you'd hear the banging sound, like banging going on, and boom, Goldberg would bust down his dressing room door, and he'd be like, "Let's go to the ring," and like he's rushing, and the guards are coming with him, trying to contain him because like he's going crazy, like he's knocking stuff over. The guards are grabbing him. It's wild, man.
Huh.
They made him like they built him as an unstoppable character. You'll have to look up Goldberg versus Rock Lesnar, some Survivor Series. I can't remember the year. Just type in that, you'll just see how he is, because like he dominates people.
Hold up, I'm googling something.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate this. I was googling like wrestler name generators. I hate all the options for his name.
Really?
Yes.
What pops up?
Let's see. We've got Hardcore Wild. What else do we got? Bubble Wrap.
Bubble wrap.
Yes. Then we got. What else we got? I just read another one. It was Grand Hulk. Let's see. This one says the Dribbly, and I don't know what birth his month he was born in. And this one we've got Blaine Garbo.
Lane Garbo.
Yep, Blaine Garbo. Grand Hulk. Okay, I think I read that one. But no, it's not really good names.
What you type in? Wrestling name generator?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that for the next guy.
Mine could be Butch Basher. That's one option. Not a good option. Another one we've got Hollywood. I hate it already. And the first letter of your last name. Dark Purpose. Then we've got Ron. Too good. Okay. Doing great so far on these for me. I could be Chris Cabero. Let's see what my lucha would be. Super Tiger Aztec. That seems kind of culturally appropriated. First letter of your name. Kitty Litter.
Kitty litter.
Hammer Time.
Hammer time. Hammer time.
And on the first one I tried, I would be Crusher Thoughts. All right, so why is Silicon Valley at 18?
Oh my lord! So I typed in my name. Guess what my wrestling name would be?
Little Boy Blue.
Testy Snake.
You are testy.
Wow, Testy Snake. Let's sink in. But no, Silicon Valley. I was not hoping for that reaction. That's a good one. So, this character's name starts with an M and it rhymes with whiz.
Miz?
Yep, The Miz. The Hollywood douchebag.
He looks like a douchebag.
That's what I was hoping you'd say. This freaking douche. Yeah, bro, he's always been, so this guy, he's been around since the early 2000s, which is
Mhm.
weird because off camera when he does interviews and stuff, he's so polite.
Well, it is a wrestling persona, Devin.
That's true. But you know how it is. But anyways, they make him a douche. So like he's always, and then like in the in the early 2000s, he had the frosted tips, and he was in his longtime real life friend and tag partner John Morrison. They both had like the frosted tips, and they're like, especially the Miz, they're like, this is how you pick up chicks. And, like the Miz would always come out in like stuff gear that says, I know how to pick up chicks. He'd be like, Chad, bro, one on one, like a basic Chad that we would call today.
I hate those people.
Well, that's how he was in the early 2000s. And then around 2013 or 14, he
Yeah.
he took this douche persona where he was like, I'm awesome, you're not, and I'm big Hollywood because he's starring a couple movies as well.
Yeah.
So that is the Miz. He thinks he's awesome.
Okay. Well, next we've got Red Sonja.
Good one. So I'm gonna help you out with this one. She goes by her real name. Her last name is James, but her first name starts with an M, and it's actually the name of a Disney character. It's not a princess. It's a actual cartoonist. It's the
Meredith?
huh?
Meredith?
No. It's the head mouse, the mascot name.
Minnie?
The other one.
Daisy?
Nope.
Are you asking me the name of the cow?
No, the name of the mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
The male mouse.
Mickey?
Yep, boom. That's her name, Mickey James.
Okay.
I shouldn't have put her. Her gear doesn't really help. She's got pretty basic gear. But then I realized this is a sausage fest, and I wanted to throw at least two women in here.
Hold up. Let me look up other costumes she has so I can kind of, try to give her a better name.
All right. You said the Red Sonja.
I like the blue better. The blue and pink.
Oh, her blue and pink attire.
Yeah.
Don't
What's
look up
her?
her. Don't look up her
What?
WrestleMania attire.
Huh?
Don't look up her 2000 WrestleMania attire. They had to do so back in the early 2000s. They
The yellow one?
No.
Oh, I
So
like the yellow one better.
you like the yellow one better?
Yeah. It kind of looks like Wonder Woman.
Let me see it. I can't remember all her gear. I used to like her growing up, but for the life of me, I can never remember her gear. Huh, Mick Foley. I should have done Mick Foley. Like a fiend.
Okay. If we're going with the blue and pink, because she's brunette.
Oh, I do like the blue and pink. I do remember her blue and pink. Ugh. I don't remember any of her gear from her early stages.
I'm going with Atomic Atom for the blue and pink.
Atomic Atom.
Yeah, because she's got like a molecule, like an atom style symbol on her chest.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
And then where's the yellow one? Yellow one kind of has it too, more where it kind of looks like an atom
Uh-huh.
breast, but with the Wonder Woman as shoulder plates and breastplate.
I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, I see it. Good old Mickey James. Man, she had a crazy career, bro.
Better yet, Atom Smasher.
Adam Smasher. Oh yeah, this yellow
Like,
one doesn't make me think of Wonder Woman.
yeah, Atom Smasher may be better.
Adam Smasher.
Yeah, something that has to do with like atomic or atoms, I think would really suit.
I like it.
All right. Is
Uh,
this woman European, Devin?
nope, she's Canadian, and her first name is Beth, but her last name, her ring name, she goes by Bird. It starts with a P.
Hold up. I've got a. Is that? Uh, I don't like that eagle
Not an eagle, but it is a bad design. I agree with
or
you.
condor or whatever.
Not a condor. It's a bird. It associates with the state of Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, it's a sports team. A sports team has this
The
name as
cactus
well.
wern.
No, it's a basketball team.
But
Actually,
the state bird of Arizona is the cactus wern.
is it? I thought it was the. I almost gave it away. Never mind. I thought this certain bird was the Arizona state bird. Never mind. I just learned something new.
Okay, tell me hints because I. Sorry, but that symbol, I've seen it somewhere, and it kind
Um,
of looks like Nazi Germany.
it's not Nazi German. Trust me. It's not.
Oh
It's
no,
not.
like I looked it up to be sure. It's more rigid.
Okay. So
Um,
this bird starts with a P. Um,
Pelican,
no. Um, um, let me think. Let me think. Let me think.
poacher,
No. Um, Fall Out Boy used this bird in the following song. Girl, you're like a bee.
phoenix.
Yep, there you go. Beth Phoenix.
Huh. Let
Yeah.
me think of what I would rename her. Okay, so she's got is red, is white.
Fun fact, she's married to WWE Hall of Famer Edge, the rated R superstar, and they have two little kids. They're adorable.
Oh, I like this green and black version.
Yeah, her early 2000s gimmick with the black and green.
Yeah, it looks like an enchantress from the comics.
Yeah, I think that's the look she was going for.
And then she's just got some with lingerie.
Yeah, they sexualized their women a lot in the early 2000s at WWE. Like, they used to have bra and panty matches.
I like this red spandex one where it's like a pantsuit
Uh-huh.
with the blaze on it. I
Uh-huh.
don't actually. She's. I think she's the best named one we've had so far.
Really? You like Beth Phoenix?
Yes, but I do not like that costume.
The costume in the picture?
Yes.
Alright, I was trying to get one of the bird. I was like, the Phoenix symbol will help him.
Like I'm looking at the full body one of that, and it's got like the blue belt. I like it more in full picture,
Oh, I
but
should have done that.
but overall, there's a there's also a skirt version. I like the. Okay, let's go back to the one I liked. It's the red spandex suit with pants. It kind of looks like a superhero costume. I like that one.
You like that
The
one?
phoenix on the front, wing on one side, bell bottom at the bottom. I do think she needs something better for the chest area, though.
Lord. I don't blame you, bro. It's a good thing she's retired.
Why?
To take care of her real life kids.
Okay.
She did come back for WrestleMania last year, though. Other than that, she's been pretty much done. She's been having to live the mom life.
All right, Devin, we gotta do that one thing that you always love at the end of the show.
Our closing statements.
Well, I was talking about the thing you actually like about your podcast.
Say that one more time. You had cut out.
We got to do the fun thing at the end of the episode.
Oh no, I didn't think of one because
I already did.
Okay, I'm glad. Go ahead.
All right, Devin. What would be your wrestler persona, and what would the backstory you would give it?
Oh, okay. I like this one. I don't even know why I should have done this. Just stuck with the wrestling theme. So, do you have yours?
I've thought of it. I've got two. All right. So, you know Robin from the comics?
Uh-huh.
I would do something like that. Like the Young Justice suit that Tim Drake had.
Uh-huh.
Except for I would make it green and gray.
Oh.
And then I would have like a full like mask, helmet situation going on with like a kind of a cape, and I would go by Sparrow 7.
Sparrow 7?
Yeah. It was an old nickname I had. I was number 7 of the Sparrows. I would have the whole backstory of I was on a team with a bunch of other people. Something tragic happened, and I was the only one left, and I'm carrying on the legacy.
Lord, you sound like the I didn't put him on this list. The Hurricane. He's a superhero persona.
I remember hearing about that.
If we do a part 2 of this, I'll put him on the next list so you can see him. He was a superhero air quote on a superhero team, and he had to avenge his fallen teammates. He got really popular because he had a Green Lantern tattoo, and it was always showing in his costume.
Yeah.
And he kind of looked like a Green Lantern gimmick.
Now, if the second one I thought of was, the question from the Marvel or the DC comics?
Yeah.
I would want to do something like that because I've kind of always liked that character.
Okay.
And I would want to do something to like the faceless mask situation.
Ooh.
And just like, it's a running thing that I don't have a face.
Oh, you don't? Oh, WWE they would eat that up. They would do crazy camera angles. They'd eat that up. That's not a bad idea. Kyle, get in the car. We're going to New York. We're going to their HQ.
Devin, I need to bulk up before we do that.
Oh, we ain't got to bulk up. We're going to their writing room.
Oh, I could do that. I could write scripts for them all day long.
That's what we're doing. Writing room. Pitch your idea, and then we're going home.
All right, Devin, what would be yours?
All right, so my top 2. My first one, I'd do a Western theme.
Really? What's the one? There's a comic book character I'm trying to think of the name of.
Jonah Hex?
No.
Oh.
It's like the Salvador.
Oh, I can't think of him neither.
So I remember.
So here's how I'd present myself. I'd come out on the entrance. I'd wear a cowboy hat. I'd wear I'd come out in a cowboy hat, athletic pants that I could easily transition into like baggy shorts. You remember the pants that had the zippers across the thighs that you could just unzip?
Yeah.
I would do that. I'd wear those type of pants to the ring. I'd have the boots on, and I'd rock the cowboy hat. And I would,
Vigilante is the name. He's
oh,
got like the Google Vigilante real quick. The DC character.
okay.
He's got
And then I would wear a gun belt with two prop guns on each side.
yeah.
And to intimidate my opponent, I'd pull it out and just point it.
So are you wearing like a white cowboy hat and white pants?
Oh, yeah, sure. We'll make them white pants.
And is the shirt blue and with a red bandana over your face?
I mean, I was thinking more black bandana.
Okay. Well, you just described the vigilante.
Oh,
Devin.
yeah.
Okay. You cut out.
Yeah. Oh, man, I wasn't trying to think of the vigilante. I was like, and my backstory is I am the ultimate lawman, and this is my land, and I am the ultimate ruler.
Okay.
Kind of like the basic outlaw scenario. Like, I'm the sheriff in these parts. Any authority figure on the roster, I tell them to kiss it where the sun don't shine.
Okay. I want to make this more interesting.
Okay.
What? Say something.
Hello?
You just cut out again. All right, Devin, I'm going to make this more interesting.
All right.
You pick mine and I'll pick yours.
Ooh, okay. So our second one. Okay. So I pick yours. Oh, I did describe the vigilante. Forget me. I have no originality. All right. What would something Kyle would do? Oh, I got it. Or
Okay.
a semi got it. Well, I got two ideas.
Glad you do, because I ain't got nothing yet.
You ain't got nothing?
No.
I'd play to your strengths. I'd make you a zookeeper slash scientist.
Okay.
I'd give you the I'd give you a bird on special events. I'd give you a bird like a falcon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd give you because you got to wear them gloves for the falcons.
Yeah.
I'd give you that to wear on special occasions, so that way you can come out with a live animal for the fans. And
Mm-hmm.
if we can train it good enough, we can train to fly across the arena. Think that'd be pretty cool.
Okay. No offense, Devin, but you're an angry person. So I'm trying to think of something that could play to the anger.
Okay. I'm trying to think. And then I'll give you a white trench coat, but I'll give you like athletic pants that you could also turn into shorts. And I'll
Yeah.
give you like the thick nerdy glasses. But they're like prop glasses. You know, you would need goggles. I'm giving you goggles.
Yeah, I'd probably end up wearing goggles.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you the goggles, bud. And I'll give you an athletic tank top underneath, and then I'll give you a trench coat. And every once in a while, if you feel like it, you could just sit there and I'll give you some basic chemicals. The chemicals that would make foam.
Like Bane's venom.
Kind of, except you would have another way you could walk out into the ring. You're walking out in the ring, you got the two files in your hand, and you walk over to an audience member, you get them to hold one, you pour the other, and it just explodes everywhere. And you can be like, "Science!" and then run down to the ring before they can react. But your origin story, I'd make you a zoology professor who does this to get money for the local animal shelter. Yeah, basically, I try to make you a good guy.
Okay.
Make you do segments back show because they do a bunch of skits.
Oh, and like actually teach people stuff.
Yeah, because they actually did like do a little segment called Professor Crump's Classroom or something catchy, something educational.
Yeah. Like Kyle the science guy.
Basically,
Okay.
it's actually a good wrestling name.
I'm gonna actually base you off of the Red Lantern, and you're gonna have like a black suit, like the legs are black with red boots.
Ooh.
And you're gonna have like the triangle down to your belly button, and it's gonna go up, and the rest is gonna be red. And you're gonna have like a red collar, sleeveless with red gloves. You're gonna have a red belt, and you're gonna have like this. Your thing's gonna be like the Bloody Avenger or something like that, or Red Rage.
I like
And
both.
you like both,
I like both.
and you're gonna be like your whole stick is you're angry, and like the more angry you get, the more destructive you get, and you're gonna like tear people apart. And you can like break people's costumes.
Jeez, that's brutal. Well,
Yeah,
don't
man.
somebody hand me a steel chair.
Like you're basically gonna be like a villain character. Um, the other design I had in mind was I wanted to use like a red, although we joke that you're little boy blue. Like if you want to do the cowboy one, you could do like a. Here's what I was thinking: like a bolo hat with like a white shirt and a vest that's brown, and you're kind of dirty. You got a gun on your hip, like a prop gun, and you're kind of like you're a bank robber, and then for some weird event, you got taken out of time.
Oh, I like it. They always be doing crazy stuff like that. I need to show you clips of the fun fact about WWE. So for the first Survivor Series,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of their main staples. So when they created it back in the day, they had a giant egg set for the arena and popped out a giant turkey, and they called it the Gobbler.
Oh. Oh no.
Did you see pictures of the Gobbler? It's very
No,
disturbing.
I just looked up the Vigilante in the Arrowverse, and it's awful.
He was in the Arrowverse?
Look it up.
I just turned off my computer since we're about to do closing statements. But I mean, it's the CW. Oh no, it's the CW. So what do you expect?
At least more comic accurate than that.
Yeah, but that's not happening. Not for the CW. I mean, we talked about how they're reshooting the Powerpuff Girls because it was too campy.
I'm not really worried about that. I'm more into comic books, Devin.
I was worried about it. I kind of wanted to watch it. I hope it. I hope it's as good as not as bad as people say it's going to be.
Yeah.
But who knows? Oh, thank God this mattress didn't sink.
I wonder if the question's been in the Arrowverse.
I want to say no, but who knows? They got so many shows. Are they still calling it the Arrowverse?
Yeah, because it started off in Arrow.
Oh. R.I.P. to the Green Arrow.
And that's spoilers.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
Sorry.
And you cut out again.
I know. I think I know what's happening. My phone's doing this weird glitch.
That's where he's from.
Who?
Goldberg was in The Flash.
Oh, maybe if I said that earlier, would that have helped you?
Probably.
Sorry. I thought of it, and I don't know why I didn't say it. I was like, The Flash. Because he played the convict.
Yeah. Your audio's cutting in and out. We really need to close this.
All right, let's close it before this goes crazy.
All right. You can check back on my podcast, the Random Hour, where you can hear random stuff just typically nonstop. More Sports has more stuff like sports related, and we typically do monthly episodes on sports topics. The Random Hour post every first Sunday of the month. Currently, we're in season 2. We're filming this one in kind of advance, but hold up.
Tactical difficulties. One moment, please.
Well, I'm looking up to see what would come out because this is coming out in August.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this the August episode.
So at the time, because we're filming this in advance, at the
Yeah.
time would be. Okay, it's on 8 platforms. Thank you. Where are my episodes? She's showing me analytics.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we got the. Oh no, I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, so it's 6, 7. Okay, that will be Would You Rather will currently be coming out then.
Oh, would you rather? Okay.
And then July will be UFO and exploding genital candles. So if you're curious to what that's about, check out my podcast in July. Devin, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was letting you talk. And don't forget, guys, we have a website where you can check out our biopics about us, Kyle's Twitter, because my Twitter is lame.
I think it's on private.
Is my Twitter really private?
I don't know. I think it is. It's what you said in one of the episodes.
Uh-oh. I need to fix that.
We talk a lot off screen or off recording, so
No, it's not. If it was private, no. Because Jake had helped me fix it for the recruiting stuff from last year.
Okay. So we got stuff about your podcast, More Sports, stuff about me and 10 fun facts, stuff about Devin and 10 fun facts, my Twitter. I'm looking at it now. The Wi-Fi was acting funny. And then we have a poll on whether I should change the logo. You can leave reviews and comments. You can also see a slideshow of Devin and I, so you can find out that I look like a basic white boy, a scrawny, basic nerdy white boy, and Devin looks like he played football and would bully you in high school.
I'm surprised you didn't make the Attack on Titan comment.
I was going to leave that as... Wait a minute. I don't... Oh, there it is. I got scared because I didn't see it. But not. No, let's leave that for a fun little Easter egg for them.
Fine by me. You know, no, I'm surprised that the white shirt one, the white with blonde hair's not on there.
I can add it.
Go for it.
If I can find a way to... I need to put the one with me in a Hawaiian shirt on it. Because we claim that I wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts. I either dress like a lumberjack or I look like Magnum P.I.
Magnum P.I. It's all right. I've been wearing freaking Under Armour all week. I've not really been wearing my Tiff County stuff.
I also put... did you see that I put your new photo from Instagram?
No, I haven't. Which one?
From where you got new glasses?
No, I didn't know that. I should have fixed that angle. That angle's bad.
That's how you always post on Instagram, Devin. That's why I did it.
Ah, well, it is what it is. I have no shame in it.
You have some shame.
A little bit. I need help. If anyone knows a professional photographer that can help me get my selfie game up, please help me.
I used to be a professional photographer, but I mean, I can't help you.
No. So,
Devin, it's how you take the phone. Most of the Snapchats you send me are of your forehead.
yeah, I'm doing that on purpose. I do that with everybody. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you take it on Instagram too, apparently.
Oh boy.
All right, I think we should end the episode.
All right. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope this podcast brings us much joy. Kyle, do you have any last words?
Let's see. Do I have any last words? What should I say for the last words of this episode?
No, you got one.
Something strange things are afoot at this Circle K.
Well, you better go investigate it. Hi, everybody. This segment here is to tell you guys about our new podcast, Popcorn Buckets, where me and Kyle of the Random Hours and yours truly gives our 2 cents of our favorite movie. Well, not our favorite movies, but random movies that we select. And we hope you guys enjoy our color commentary on these very colorful movies. Again, the name of the podcast is called Popcorn Buckets. Grab your popcorn. It's time to start the show.